Hi, I'm Finn, and you may have noticed that I shaved my face. I kid. I just had surgery on my shoulder. There was a tear in my labrum, so the surgeon had to go in, clear out some of the built up scar tissue, and stitch it back together. I'm just gonna start off by saying, I'm not a doctor, so don't take anything I say, medically at least, as 100% truth, because there's a lot of big words that I don't understand. In this video, I wanted to highlight and kind of poke fun at some of the struggles that I had in my first couple of weeks after the surgery that hopefully some people can relate to. I will also say that I'm about 7 weeks out from my surgery, so it has healed up significantly, but in this video, I wanted to highlight some of the struggles that I was having in the first couple of weeks. When you are recovering from anything really, your body deserves the full time and attention that it needs to heal properly. It deserves that, and so do you. Now let's go make fun of it. Coming out of surgery, the whole arm was in a sling and it was completely immobile. It was in pain, locked up, just completely useless, which made even doing the most basic tasks more difficult. I couldn't even lift my arm up to put on deodorant or wash my armpit, and I couldn't reach up with that arm to wash anything else either. I'm just gonna leave that there. I love cooking and baking, so it was a very harsh reality to accept that I wasn't gonna be able to do that anymore, and everything that I was making had to be extremely simple. Handling a chef's knife with only one hand is very scary. Like, I already had surgery on the shoulder, I didn't want to lose a finger too. This one is almost embarrassing. It was so hard to keep dog hair off the sling. That thing is a magnet for dog hair. I'm not joking. I was lint rolling that thing constantly. And no matter how many times I did it, there would be new hair on there. Nice. Immediately. Come on. But we love our dog, so we'll allow it. He's laying over there. You can almost forget about intimacy of any kind because that sling gets in the way. You can't really be on top of your partner, you can't really be below your partner. It's like you have this new roommate that hangs off your chest and is constantly cock blocking you. Wait, no, I don't swear on this channel. It is constantly cock interfering you. You basically just have to lay there perfectly upright, your shoulder propped just right so it doesn't hurt. It's almost like you're in middle school and you're on the first date with somebody and you're just like sitting there side by side. You gotta leave room for Jesus. Sleeping was difficult. For starters, I am somebody that sleeps on their stomach, and with this sling, all you can really do is lay on your back. After the first couple of weeks, I did kind of figure out how to cheat and lay on my side, but if I did that for too long, I would wake up just in a lot of pain. So for the first couple weeks, and even now, sleeping is still difficult. I knew having this surgery was going to take a big toll on me mentally, but I wasn't expecting for it to take as big of a toll as it did. Recovery from shoulder surgery is a very, very slow process, and you don't see substantial gains every day. So it was difficult working through physical therapy and just seeing how little range of motion the injured shoulder had compared to the non-injured one. That was frustrating. It just seemed so simple, like just rotate the arm, but I couldn't. And that took a huge toll on me mentally, especially because when I originally injured the shoulder, I was very active. I was hiking, I was swimming, and I was just starting to get into distance running. And with the injured shoulder, I couldn't do that anymore. And I wanted to start all of that again, but I just couldn't yet. I had so much PT in front of me that is just what I had to focus on. Speaking of PT, physical therapy is hard and uncomfortable work. So much of the time it is just move until you feel discomfort but not pain, which is a very difficult balance to find because the line between discomfort and pain is very thin. Right after my surgery, my shoulder ended up getting locked out of its external rotation. Again, not a medical person, so these terms could be wrong. But this is just how I'm understanding it. So I could not rotate the shoulder at all. When I first started physical therapy, the furthest I could rotate it was -30 degrees before it's neutral. But now, after a month of physical therapy, I can now rotate it to +12 degrees past neutral, which was a very, very slow progression. But when you have a month of very little steps done every day, and you realize that, yeah, you have come very far since day one. Overall, it has been a difficult recovery, a little more difficult than I was anticipating, especially in the first couple of weeks. I just felt completely useless, but I think it's really important to remember that in that time, your body is healing. You're not useless, you're recovering. And yeah, that's gonna mean that you can't do everything you need to do at 100% capacity, but that's okay. Because little by little, you make progress and you take steps towards a full recovery. And before you know it, you're back to doing what you love doing. God, I missed cutting vegetables. But anyway, thank you for listening to the struggles that I had in the first couple of weeks after my shoulder surgery. The road to recovery is looking positive, and I'm very much looking forward to it. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. My name is Finn, and I will see you in the next video.